Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining. My name is Brandy. Some of you may know me as Live with Bib on Instagram. I do also have a blog at livewithbib.com. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of new videos. I feel awkward because there are people out here. This is my friend Melissa. Hi. All right guys, so today I'm reviewing the Essie Fall 2022 collection, and you know I had to hike it up and bring the polishes out here with me. There are bugs out here, but you know what? I got my polishes. So I'm not gonna be swatching these out here because it's too hot, but I will be reviewing these with you guys. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Okay, so first up here we have Hike It Up. Hike It Up is a mid-tone neutral tan with yellow undertones. It's a two-coater with an absolutely amazing formula, and I like this one. It's okay, but the only thing is I don't love this color on my skin tone. And then next up here we have Off the Grid. Off the Grid is described as a warm mushroom. I've never heard that description for a polish, but this is a warm mushroom brown with gray undertones. And I like Hike It Up more than this polish. This polish leans a little bit too green for me. You know how I feel about greens, but it's okay. It's not bad. It's not like the Orly green that I was not a fan of. It has a great formula, applies like butter in 2 coats. And then getting right into comparisons. You guys probably already know that the asterisk next to the polish means that that polish is available at Beyond Polish. So if you see a comparison polish that you want that has an asterisk, go purchase at Beyond Polish with my code BIV10, BIV10 for 10% off. So getting into these, we have Essie Wild Nude, Essie Expressy Don't Be Latte, which is a dupe for Off the Grid. And then you can see Off the Grid compared to Hike It Up. So you can see how all of those look next to each other. Next up, we have Essie Cocktails and Coconuts and Orly Elysian Fields. That's the polish that I was not a fan of from that Orly collection, but I know a lot of you loved it. Next up, we have Essie Centerpiece of Attention and Essie Crochet Away compared to those two colors, so you can see how those all look next to each other. And then here we have Essie Expressy Millennium Momentum and Essie Easily Suede, so you can see how all of those compare. And then here we have Essie Keep Branching Out from their spring collection and Essie Expressy Fueled Up. I did not realize there are so many browns by Essie. And then here we have Essie Vine and Dandy, which is more peach, and Essie Gel Couture Buttoned and Buffed, so you can see how those compare. All right, guys, next up, this is Risk Takers Only, and I'm starting to fall in love with bright oranges like this. Orangey reds, I guess, like this. This is described as a vibrant orange with red undertones. This is a 2-coater, and this one is stunning. Getting right into comparisons, here we have Essie Keys to Happiness, Essie Feelin' Poppy, and Essie Gel Couture Tough Act to Follow, so you can see how those compare. I will say that Essie Gel Couture Tough Act to Follow is very close, and that polish is so good. Okay, a lot of these polishes really do look like they're dupes, but they aren't. The video just makes them look a lot more similar than they actually are. Next up here we have Essie Handmade with Love, Essie Clam Bake, and Essie Spice It Up, so you can see how those compare. I will say that Essie Clam Bake is very close though. Okay, next up here we have Essie At the Helm, Essie Gel Couture Electric Geometric, and Orly Bird of Paradise, so you can see how those compare. I will say Orly Bird of Paradise I did not like when it came out last year, but I'm a big fan of it. It's funny how your color preferences change over the years, because I would say just a few months ago I wasn't a fan of these colors. Okay, next up here we have Essie Expressy in a flash sale, OPI Nature Strong Once and Floral, and OPI My Chihuahua Doesn't Bite Anymore, so you can see how those compare. All right, next up, this is one of my faves from this collection. This is Bold and Bolder, described as a deep burgundy with brown undertones. I will also say it can tend to have plum undertones, and I love this polish. This formula is so good, and I feel like this is a must-have. Getting right into comparisons. Once again, they all look very, very similar, but they do all have subtle differences. Here we have Essie Couture Overture the Top, Orly Persistent Memory from their most recent fall collection, and Orly Opulent Obsession, so you can see how those compare. Next up, here we have Essie Off the Record, Essie Berry Naughty, and Essie in the Lobby, so you can see how those compare. And then here we have Essie Bordeaux, Essie Wicked, and Essie Expressy Not So Low Key. And if you look close enough, you can really see the plummy brownish undertones in this polish. Okay, and then here we have Zoya Susie, OPI Lincoln Park After Dark, and OPI Complimentary Wine, so you can see how those compare. And another fave from this collection. This is a green that I do enjoy. This is Force of Nature, described as a deep forest green with yellow undertones. It's a 2-coater, and I feel like it's another must-have from this collection. Getting into comparisons, here we have Essie Couture Totally Plaid, Essie Off Tropic, and Essie High Voltage Vinyl, which I feel is Force of Nature with a gold topper on it, basically, because it seemed like the green base was the same color tone. Okay, next up here we have Essie Power Clutch, Essie Expressy in the Fast Lane, and OPI Susie, the First Lady of Nails. And I do feel like that one is almost a dupe. It's pretty gosh darn close. Okay, and then here we have Orly Elysian or Elysian Fields, Zoya Mel, and Orly Wild Willow, so you can see how those compare. And another fave from this collection. This is Transcended Trend, described as a muted teal blue with yellow undertones. And I love this polish. I love blues. So, of course, this is on my list of faves from this collection. Getting right into comparisons. Here we have Essie Roam Around, Essie Expressy Up, Up, and Away Message, and Essie Main Attraction. So you can see how those compare. And then here we have Essie in the Cabana, Essie Poolside Service, and Essie Revenges the Beach, so you can see how those compare. And last but not least, here we have Essie Expressy Recharge to Take Charge, Essie Garden Variety, and again you can see Essie Revenges the Beach, so you can see how all of those compare. Alright guys, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what other fall collections you guys are excited about. Alright guys, hope you have a fabulous week. Love you all. Bye. And look at it.